Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my sun rays. How are you? I hope you're having a marvelous day so far today. I have some great news. Yay! Yes, I have an update, you guys, on my weight loss. So, I decided to go ahead and share with you all how much I lost on my weigh-in. Y'all know I do my injection and my weigh-in on Wednesday mornings. So today is Thursday. Yesterday I did my injection and my weigh-in. So I want to share with my beautiful sun rays how I am doing and what is going on with me as far as this journey on Wegovy and transitioning to Zepbound. Okay, so let's just cut it and just go ahead and get straight into what you all want to know. I'm not going to prolong this and drag it out. I'm just going to jump right into it. So last week, your girl weighed in. And keep in mind, you guys, when I show you all my scale, the reason I always put a cross through it or put another weightage on here that's a little different, it's because my scale in my bathroom that I use all the time, keep in mind I have 3 scales, but it's this one scale I use all the time because all 3 of them give me different weights. The weight is not the same. They're off big time. Okay, one scale is 2 pounds heavier than the one that I use all the time. The other scale is 4 pounds heavier. So I use the one in my bathroom all the time because it's only off by 1 pound from my doctor's office. So keep that in mind when y'all see I'm always saying that I'm a pound lower than what I'm showing on my scale. Okay, so with that being said, my scale, again, is 1 pound heavier than my doctor's office scale. Okay, so last week when I weighed in, I had gained, and I was honest with you all, I went from 65 pounds to 64.2 pounds because I had gained 0.8 coming from vacation. Okay, now I have not worked out since the week of 5/15, which was 2 weeks ago because I was on vacation. Then when I got back from vacation, I was just tired. I'm just being honest. I was tired, you guys, from that drive coming from Cumming, Georgia. And we didn't come straight home. We stopped through Georgia, my husband's hometown, and spent several hours there before we came to Florida. So it was a long drive for us. So with all that being said, the next day was my gym day. I'm like, I'm not going to the gym. Okay, 2 days later was that Friday. It was my second gym day. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm not going to the gym. I had a lot going on. I'm just being honest. So Monday was a holiday, and on my holidays when I'm off from work, I usually don't do the gym or anything. So coming back to work from a holiday, y'all know how it is when you get back from your vacations and your holidays back to work, you're bombarded with just work stuff. You're trying to catch up. When you get off, you just feel like brain overload. So I was like, forget it. I'll work myself back into my routine by doing my walkings. And then next week, I will get back into the gym. So I have not been to the gym in 2 weeks. But with that being said, you guys, I was with my 0.8 pound weight gain last week. That put me at 330.2 pounds. Well, yesterday, when I weighed in at 327.2 pounds. Did y'all hear me? Let me get a little closer. 300. Oh, I ain't got to get close. I got the microphone right here. I weighed in at 327.2 pounds. So that means I had a whole 3-pound weight loss, you guys. And I didn't do any working out. So that made me think, this doctor telling me that Wegovy is not working for me. That it's mainly me doing all of this work that I'm putting in. Well, you know what? If it's not working for me like it was intended to work, it's working some. Because I've noticed a lot over the past, 67 weeks that I've taken it. So, with that being said, you guys, I did some little investigation work last week. I did a little bit of research last week, and so yesterday I decided, you know what? I lost 3 pounds without exercising, and let me call to find out what's going on. So I called my insurance company. I want to share it with you all. I called my insurance company because when I went online, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield's FEP. When I went online to my FEP, my Blue account, and I looked up the medications and things, I was able to see what my pharmacy bills every month and what they're paid versus what I pay. And I kept playing around until I found where it shows where I can go in and put in different medications. And it will let me know based off of the plan that I have how much coverage I receive for each medication. I was like, oh, okay. So when I put in Wegovy, it showed that I should be paying $60 a month out of pocket. I've never paid that. For over a year, I've always paid $24.99 every month. So I was like, why is it saying $60? Well, the past 2 months, I know it's been free. $0 out of pocket. Let me just say that, not free, but $0 out of pocket. That's because I finally went online and received a coupon from Wegovy that gave me $0 out of pocket discount. So I was like, why is it saying $60? So I said, well, let me put in Zepbound. So I put in Zepbound, and it showed that my out of pocket, y'all waiting for this, would be $606 and some change. I almost hit the floor. I was like, these people gotta be kidding me. How you go from $60 to $600? It's the same medication, pretty much. Well, let me take that back. It's not the same medication, but it's for the same purpose, to lose weight. I was like, what is going on here? So I was looking, trying to see whether or not if my authorization had been approved for the Zepbound that my physician submitted last week. And I couldn't find it anywhere, so I called. And they transferred me to the pharmacy department of my insurance company. And so the lady got on the phone and she said, yeah, there's an authorization here. However, it's pending because we're waiting on documentation from your physician. Your physician has to provide some visit notes. And so I said, well, I have some questions. So I asked, the question about why is it that it's saying my out-of-pocket is $60 for Wegovy, and I never paid that. I've always paid $24.99, and now I'm paying, $0 because of the discount. And she said, well, you have to take it up with your pharmacy because maybe your pharmacy is giving you an additional discount for whatever reason. And I was like, oh, okay. So with that being said, I went along asking more questions because I wanted to know what I wanted to know. I've been hearing so many different things on these videos on YouTube and different people commenting, my beautiful sun rays, commenting, sharing with me their experience, and why they had to go out and get the compound, because their share cost of copay, whatever you want to call it, was too expensive as well with Zepbound. And so she explained to me that Zepbound, it was FDA approved, I think September, October of 23. Don't quote me on the dates. And then February is when it was finally released or something like that, she stated. So she said right now the medication is fairly new. So it's very expensive. So that's the reason why most insurance companies won't even reimburse at all. And then some will pay a portion of it, like my insurance will pay a portion. So she said to me, I'm not a clinician, but I've been around several years and I see how everything go and all the processing and da-da-da-da. So she went into details about, the different coverages and things like that. And she said to me, it has been a struggle for people to get the Zepbound because it's fairly new, and don't quote me on this, but she said something about because you have to use it within a certain time frame. She think they just haven't got to the point where they're able to produce enough just as of yet. But she said that it was the same way with Wegovy when it first came out. She's saying Wegovy was very expensive as well when it first came out. So she said, if I was you, I would just be a little patient, and just give it some time. She was like, Wegovy been out over 2 years now. She was like, maybe just wait a little while longer, and then the price will go down, and of course, things would be better to where it'll be accessible for more people to purchase the Zepbound. I said, you're right, because my sunrays, they tell me all the time that, they're having a problem, or they know someone, a coworker, a friend, a family member that also have been having problems with, getting the Zepbound. And then, I don't know if I mentioned to y'all, but she is Tamika. If you want to check her out, go follow her. She and I have been following each other for a long time now. When she used to be on Wegovy, and her insurance company stopped paying for it, so she had to go off of Wegovy for several months. And now she's on Zepbound, so she also records and share her experience and her journey with you all here on YouTube. Just recently, she shared that she hadn't had her injection for 2 weeks. She haven't been able to find the Zepbound, so I don't want to be in that predicament at all. So I'm really not feeling it right now, you guys, with that. So I asked her a question about, if I'm no longer losing weight on the Wegovy, will the insurance company stop paying? And she said to me that when my doctor submit in a pre-authorization, it's done every 6 months. So you can get it for that whole entire 6 months until they have to resubmit another pre-authorization. And she said when they submit the pre-authorization, they don't have to submit your weight and all those different things. But then I went to thinking, well then, why are they waiting for her to send my visit notes? Because all that is in my visit notes. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Because I know, I work, in the medical field. And I do know visit notes do contain your BMI and all of your vitals, and your weight is included in your vitals. So I don't know, you guys, but she just said that every time it's authorized for at least 6 months. So I'm just going to go with that. But with that being said, I went ahead and called my pharmacy, because she said to me, you may want to check with your pharmacy to see what the discount would be if they're able to give you one with the Zepbound. She said, because if you get approved for the Zepbound and you decide that you don't want it because you can't afford or don't want to pay the $606 and some change, She said if your physician then turn around and try to resubmit the Wegovy, it's going to be denied because they've already approved, get this, the Zepbound for 6 months. So you may want to make your phone call now to your pharmacy to find out, and then you can make a decision on whether or not you need to contact your provider before she submits this additional information that we need. She didn't have to tell me twice. I heard, okay, miss, thank you so much. You told me exactly what I needed to know. Because I do not want to pay $606 and some change a month for some medication. No, ma'am. I'm not going to do it. If it's my blood pressure medicine, yes. But for weight loss, no. I'm not going to do it. So I got off that phone with her and I called my local Publix where I pick up my prescription. And I explained everything to the lady who answered the phone. And she shared with me that they don't even have a Zepbound. She said they're not able to get it. She said they haven't been able to get it. And I said, okay, well, I need to call my doctor because I can't play with this. I mean, I want to still get the Wegovy because I know that it's helping me. It may not be helping me like it's helping, the 20% or higher people who's, been on it the same amount of time I have and who's lost over 100 pounds. I'm good right now with the 67.2 pounds that I've lost. It's 67.2? Yeah. I'm good with the 67.2 pounds. Because right now I'm not at the 20%, but I'm over that 15% that the study shows. And I explained that in my last video. If you're not familiar with that, you can go to Wegovy.com to look at those analysis, or you can listen to my last video that I uploaded a couple days ago. So with that being said, you guys, I did inquire about why is it I was paying $60, supposed to pay $60 a month, but Publix had never charged me that. And the lady explained to me at Publix that they don't have any control of that corporate does something behind the wall where it automatically gives certain discounts to their customers because they want to help their customers out to be able to afford the medication. And I was like, oh, that's very nice. So I asked her, well, with that being said, what would my discount be from corporate for the Zepbound? And she said that she would not know exactly what that would be, but considering that my cost is $606 and some change, she said there is no way they will be able to get it down to that $60. And so I kept on and kept on and kept on. And she told me, I said, well, without telling me, I don't want you to get into all the logistics and, all the details and everything. But I know that you have processed some prescriptions already with Zepbound. And she went ahead and she just told me, she said, yes, we have. And the lowest that I have seen with us putting in a discount was $550 that the customer had to pay. Yes. So she said, with mine's being $606, that's probably where I'm going to end up at, the same price, around $550. And I said, okay, well, let me hurry up and call my doctor and let her know. And I hurry up and got off the phone with her, and I grabbed my little phone. I went into my app, and I sent my physician a message asking her to please do not authorize that Zepbound. Can you please go ahead and submit a refill for Wegovy? And I explained to her why. I just do not want to pay $600 and some odd dollars. Even if Publix can get me a discount, I'll still be paying $500 a month. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just continue the Wegovy, even if it's only helping me this little bit, but it's helping. I would continue to just do that. Because what I'm finding that even if it's not helping me as much as it's supposed to, I have developed a lifestyle change that is working for me. It's working for me. Because I'm noticing when I really, really stick to my plan of walking my 5 to 6 days a week and tracking my food, even if I don't go to the gym those 3 days a week, I still lose at least 2 pounds. I happen to lose 3 this time. So I am going to just keep on taking my Wegovy until my insurance company say we no longer cover it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to even worry about the Zepbound right now. Matter of fact, my next appointment when I meet with my doctor, I'm just going to ask her, where you think I should be right now? Because based off of this study, I'm above the 15th percentile. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little bit more research, you guys, because I want to know about that second study that was done on the patients that continued the Wegovy beyond 68 weeks. Because it just had like a sentence or two that said patients that continued it beyond the 68 weeks, they continue to lose weight by monitoring their foods and a little activity. So I want to know. I want a little bit more detail. And when I find that, I will definitely come back and share with you guys. I don't know. I may do a live. I haven't done a live in a while. Maybe I'll do a live so we can talk about some of this stuff. What y'all think? Comment down below and let me know when y'all available. What day of week is better for you all to do a live stream? I know most people say 7:30, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time is good for them. Let me know. What do y'all think would be a great time to do a live stream? What about on a Saturday? I did a live one Saturday. I did a shopping haul. I went shopping and came back in a grocery haul and showed you all what I had purchased. And I had a lot of people on that live. So let me know. What do you think? What day and what time works best for you to do a live stream? I want y'all to be interacting with me. I want y'all to get on, show your face if you can. If you want to show your face, it'll show your profile, whatever you have for your profile picture, but at least you can talk. I want to be more interactive with you all. Let me know. Comment down below. And hey, if you have not subscribed yet to this community, go ahead. What are you waiting on? It does not cost you a thing. It is free $99. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And click that notification bell so that YouTube will automatically notify you the next time that I upload a video. Thank y'all so much for joining Traces of Twan's Life. Have a God blessed day.